And what's up, everybody? This is None Defense, host of this YouTube channel, and still co-leader of the team, still unboomable. Our real-life leader is Miss Boom Bitch Angie. And, of course, our co-leaders and officers and friends and family are all scattered throughout the team. And we're on... Who is owner? Okay, quick investigation. Okay, don't know who you are. Welcome to the team. Glad you're here. It should bother you that Grublet could beat you, but whatever. We're not here to discuss that. Friends, this is a very, I don't know what to call this video. Friends and family, I'm just going to skip right to the point. Angie and I are kind of having to, we kind of got to give up on Boom Beach. Semi-retirement. I'm going to read to you her post, and then I'll explain what's been going on. So Angie says this morning, "Good morning, team. As you all know, a few weeks ago we lost our Jim." That's my father, Jim. "Once again, our lives have changed. Now that Nunn and I are back on our own with no one to worry about except ourselves, we have decided to make some life adjustments. We have some really important life goals that we are working towards, and it will become very time consuming. While we are not giving up Boom Beach entirely, we have decided to semi-retire. What that means, real life comes first for us. We won't be able to lead still unboomable as we were, or as Nunn was, me. We won't be able to run coaching ops like we did previously. As you can already see, our activity on the task force is minimal. We have come down to two options, and we are fine with either. Keep the task force as it is and make everyone a leader so ops can be started and ran as seen fit. We'll get in our attacks, so we just can't run the ops. We'll help out when we can, though. Or we can close still unboomable, and Nunn and I will venture into our own little 10-man task force so she and I can still enjoy the game as time allows. No feelings will be hurt either way. Just let us know. We were asking for, feedback. How do you guys want to proceed? I love everybody on this team, and you guys know that. You guys know how much I love everybody on this team. We've got 160 episodes on this channel dedicated to the fact that I love this team. I do. But if I'm being honest with myself, 100% honest with myself, my heart's just not in it now. And I still like the game, and I still love you people, and I still love doing task forces and stuff, doing the team missions and beating the operations. I mean, I still love that. I do. I really do. But since Jim died, I'm just being honest with you. All right, let me back up just a little. So when Angie and I kind of got married, and we were like, well, we don't know what to do, but we got a good deal on a little business, a consignment shop. And in the end, it failed, but we didn't spend too much, so it wasn't really that big of a loss. But right at the end, as the store was failing and we were getting ready to shut her down anyway, that's when my mom died. And then when Mom died, all of a sudden, we had to worry about who was going to take care of Jim, right? So then, it became like our entire lives. We finalized closing down the shop. We got that wrapped up, and then our entire lives revolved around Jim and all that stuff. And it was easy to just live life and just focus on making sure Jim has all the things he needs. He has the doctor's appointments. He had the medications, all of that stuff. But he's gone now. So in these past couple of weeks since he's passed, and as Angie's been working, and I've been sitting in the quiet house by myself, doing a little soul searching, just some honest reflection of what's going on in our life and where we are. I just got to a point where I just had to be honest with myself and realize that all I could think about now was... Oh, let me explain another thing. When I started playing Boom Beach, it was because we were at the store. We owned the store. And life was, during the dead days, when we weren't getting many customers, I had really nothing but to do. So that's how I got into Boom Beach. So I spent a lot of time playing Boom Beach in between the very, rare customers. And then when Mom died, all of a sudden I was Jim's 24/7 at home guy, so I just continue with Boom Beach, But now I'm like, well, what am I going to do now? And, I can do the housewife thing, certainly. But with all this time alone, all I've been able to do and think about is the fact that, we have like unfinished business, she and I do, in terms of, how do I say this? In terms of, what am I saying here? Unfinished business in the sense that she and I, each in our own way, we were both kind of, I don't know, we made a lot of financial mistakes in our younger years, okay? Hers were as a result of a previous marriage. Mine were also as a result of a previous marriage, but in my case, it was just more of a lack of knowledge. I just didn't know enough about our own finances, you know what I mean? So the point is, and if I'm just being honest with myself and being honest with you guys, I've always been honest, try to be, our finances are kind of bad, okay? Now, I mean, we're not talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, nothing like that. When you hear a lot of the financial crisis stories of people, of individuals, there's definitely a million worse situations that a person could be in, okay? So, again, just being honest about that, right? But it's time. It's time. No more distractions. It's time. We've got to start kind of figuring, like, what our end game is as it comes to, as it relates to what we're trying to achieve in life. And we really want to buy a house for us eventually, get us some decent car, a new car. We have our vehicles, and they're fine vehicles, but it'd be nice to, one day eventually be able to buy a new car, and buy it and like pay for it. And so we've been spending a lot of this time since Jim passed away is just looking very, 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 very deeply and honestly at our finances. Just very matter of fact, and like, this is what is, we're not trying to, whatever. And so as far as our finances, we're looking at it and we're like, okay, well, our spending is actually really good. We really don't spend much. We're kind of simple people when it comes to our average spending. So that's normal for us. So we don't spend a lot of money. If, we'll eat out, eat at a restaurant here or there, but we typically only eat one meal a day. So when we do eat at a restaurant, it's just that's our meal for the day. We'll nibble. We have small breakfasts and stuff like that. So our spending is not that bad. As we've been running some credit checks on ourselves and seeing where we're at and looking at our past and looking at files and records from previous marriages, because she was previously married, I was previously married. Hey, nice crystal. Thanks, pal. We're not as bad off as I thought we were. Like, I was really worried that it's going to turn out one of us owes somebody $80,000. Good news is we don't owe, neither of us, it seems, owes anybody $80,000. So that's a good thing. Very happy about that. But I don't know, call it 30,000 between the two of us. So yeah, we got some ground to make up, because we're gonna be serious about this. Now the question is, what am I gonna do with this channel? I don't know. Don had mentioned just be a vlogger, a video blogger. Well, I want to, and I mean, that'd be fun. Like, and maybe I can, vlog about the next everything, because in a little while I'm gonna be, I got some errands to run. I'm gonna go. What all am I doing? Thing number one is I'm looking for work. I have some Angie printed out a few copies of my resume. It's a lovely resume. And shock that, make sure that's gone. Just don't want it die. Okay, we're good. Anyway, so I got some copies of my resume, and I'm going to go down to a few of the weed stores that I prefer, of the marijuana stores that I prefer, and I'm going to try to score me one of them JOBs. See what we can do about that. That'd be nice. It'd be nice. Let's bomb you. Get rid of that. Shock you. Okay, I think we're doing okay. I know this is a strange way to do a fight, but you know me, it's grubbly. We're just talking, just kind of telling you what we're gonna do next. So whether or not you guys would be interested in a video blog, a vlog about finances and how we're gonna get our life back together, and we've done a lot of thinking. Like we're kind of, as much detailed planning that we would put into the task force that we've put into over the past 500 and some odd number of days that the task force has been active. We've put that much thought and planning into how we're going to tackle the next 30 years. And Jim's death was a big part of that. The fact that it happened, because it's kind of like seeing how he died is kind of a gut check moment for me. I mean, he died peacefully in his sleep, so he's got that. You can write that down and say, hey, he died peacefully in his sleep. But he also had tons and tons and tons of health problems, and if we're being honest, I think he outlived his expiration date by about 5 years. And as of this moment, I really want to be able to tell you that, provided, I live, in a more or less healthy life, reasonably healthy, I really want to be able to not outlive my expiration date. You know what I mean? When it takes more effort to keep a man alive than it does to just let him go, I want to be brave enough, and Angie too, we've talked a lot about this, she and I. We want to be brave enough, and we want to be ready enough to just take our exit. Just, well, we're getting off here, folks. Good luck, world. And so I want to kind of do maybe like a series about that, and just talk about what we're doing, just the daily steps of what it is that we're going to do. From the research that I've been doing the past few weeks, and a lot of soul searching, a lot of thought experiments. Wait, can I do this? Is that free? Let's go ahead and do that. What was that? I don't even look. It's medkit. So medkit's going to 19. Yay, Grublet. Good job. You see, so I don't know. Yeah, so that would be interesting. As far as Boom Beach goes, back to Boom Beach. What are we gonna do? I don't know. The videos about Boom Beach are very dull for me now. Just being honest. Like, I still enjoy the game, but what else can I possibly say about everything we've done up to this point? You know what I mean? Now, I've been talking to Don, and we're talking about trying to maybe get him involved in a little video session, and we've opened it up. Maybe we can talk to other people or anything. But again, just being honest, I'm just not. It's like, now that life has presented me with the opportunities, because here's where we're at. While we have all this past debt that we've talked about, somewhere call it around 30,000, it's not so much debt, and we're not so broke. Like, we have money to continue to live today and do fine, even without me working. We could skimp by, but it's time to really focus on building some money piles, so to speak. and let's do this. I don't know. So there you go. I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. Let me look at T4 and see if there's anything I can do there. I don't know. So it's like, I love the game. I do. And Mega Crab's coming out. Like, that'd be, that's going to be cool. I am excited about that. I know for an absolute fact, I'll always be playing Boom Beach for many more years. And the reason is because Grublet is not quite maxed yet. And that's just not going to do. That's just not good enough. He's got to be maxed. So I've got to get him there. But I can do that and still live the rest of my real life, you know what I mean? Without too much interference. But to run all the accounts and all that stuff, no, I can't do it. Oh, and another thing, I don't know, the kids are coming to visit this summer, so we need to make sure that we got a little extra scratch. Scratch means money in this context. A little extra money so that they can have a nice little trip, when they come to visit. So, we got work to do. We got work to do, but we're going to get it done. Get her done, as they say. Somebody says that. I don't say that. But it has been said by people. But not me. I mean, I've said it, but, Anyway, get her done. Larry the Cable Guy. What an idiot. He is. I mean, he's a funny comedian, if that's your thing. So, looks like we're going to beat T4. Grublet has never beat T5, and I seriously doubt today's going to be the day that happens. So we'll go ahead and wrap this video up as soon as this attack's done. See what we get. So there you go. I mean, I'm not sure what else I can say on the subject without starting to repeat myself or start going into an entirely different subject altogether. Guys, I'll be happy to, even if me and Angie end up going to our own 10-man team, I'd be happy to continue to do videos, and all that stuff. I just, basically, if they're not Grublet videos, I feel like I've got about 800 more Grublet videos in me. But as far as the regular videos that we've been doing, there's 140 episodes on my channel of practically the same thing over and over and over. And it's like, man, it's hard to keep doing that. It's starting to feel like factory work, and I hate factory work. So, let's go ahead and max out another residence, get that done. Just get it done. We'll go ahead and get all these, as time goes, finalize maxing out the economy buildings, get that over with. Then we'll lean on the defenses for a while, and at some point I'll save up enough to go ahead and get the HQ to 20. But Grublet's going to max, so if I'm going to do Boom Beach videos, I don't know, like I said, I got about 800 more Grublet videos in me because I love this account. Whatever. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I feel silly making this close because the close is normally, as always, please remember we are still unboomable. But are we? But I always mean this part. As always, friends, please be safe. And I mean that, seriously. That's consistent. Okay. Alright, love you all. However this thing plays out, whatever happens next, I hope you're there with me, and whatever. Alright, thank you.